Aedrin, Eirlys, finally the banner is here, you guys can pity manipulate, you guys can do whatever, but we have 300 summons and we will try to start getting some Eirlys. And if we're lucky, one Aedrin. I care more about Eirlys, but that's what we're gonna do today. What's good guys, Mango here with another Watcher of Realms video, and as I told you guys, this is the banner. I really want to get some Eirlys dupes. Why? Because mainly her A3, it's what makes her shine in a lot of content. She's good anywhere, her rage regen is crazy, her heals are crazy, her death prevention is insane, but here we can actually get some damage increase with the A3. Ideally, I want to get 2 awakenings on her, but I wouldn't really mind getting Aedrin, mostly because I like collecting all the units, but he's kind of unique. He's the only HP based DPS we have in the game at the moment that actually works, because of course we have something like Gun, which is defense based, but let's be real, you're not gonna be building Gun with defense just for him to make damage. But no more talking, let's jump straight into the summoning part. Guys, we are really close to 2500 subs, so please hit the subscribe button. It would be amazing if we could reach 2.5 before New Year. And also, if you're gonna top up for these events, you guys can check my link below in the description, where I have a promotion with smile.one, where I get a little bit of cashback, nothing too crazy, but it helps me a lot to fund my gacha dedication. So 20 summons, I think I was pretty close to pity. Might be on the next one. I think I was at around 140. So let's see. No bros, the rates are being terrible, but all I really care is about getting blues more than epics, so not a huge deal. Here we have, okay, let's go. Give me any of them early, so we can start with something nice. The Christmas spirit, come on. Come on. Eirlys, okay. A2, that's what I wanted to see. If I get Eirlys A3 before pulling the fighter, I will actually hold my summons, because I could just wait for a nascent summon and then get him, since he's the only champ I would be missing. Now, I will do something. I will do some divines, even though I don't have really pity save up here, like my pity is pretty fresh. Now I actually have the raid up here, so we will see. Even though I will only get one pity, because I won't have enough to get multiple Legos on the divines. Divines are pretty garbage, I hate them. Yeah, no luck here. So let's continue with the blues. I would like to save up summons if I'm able to, but as I've said, getting Eirlys A3 is what I'm really after, and if I don't get her today, I will end up just doing more summons over the weekend to get the A3, because that's where she starts being good. Nothing here. You guys can know when you're getting a Lego, but at this point, a lot of people know, but if you don't want to know it, I'm not gonna be the one to tell you. There are some videos around, but I don't want to ruin the experience of some people. So let's keep going. I like to skip my summons a lot, as you guys can see, mainly because I'm just too lazy to keep manually through waiting for all the animations. Let's go, almost 200k golden coins. Let's see what we can get. So I would also like some Meridian Awakenings for the A3. However, I actually feel like we might get some more limited, well, one more limited on January. This is not confirmed or anything like that. This is just based on what I believe. And I don't know. I feel like I have some unpolished soulstone save up, and I feel like he will actually be OP based on the last blue summon champions we have gotten. Also, today, in a few hours, maybe 5, 6, 7 hours, I will be uploading second video talking about some crazy news in Forerunner. we're getting maybe one of the dumbest buffs I've ever seen. We're getting a buff on Iobar and Lady Mina. Iobar, I absolutely don't get it because he's actually pretty solid, and now he will be like a crazy DPS for anti-arena, for everything. Also, Lady Mina is actually good, but now they are making her, if I remember correctly, okay, her A1 at the and the A3 actually insane. So, I'm gonna be honest, he might be a soulstone target from now on. I think he can sneak into the top limiteds in the game at the moment. I'm talking maybe Vulcan or Kigiri rating, because the changes to the A3 are just insane. It makes no sense that we are getting such buffs on her. I know some people complain about her, but to be fair, I think she was fine. Not every limited has to be like insanely broken, in my opinion, sorry. So I don't know. Okay, here we have. I think it's a bit early. Maybe it's not, but since I don't like tracking the numbers, come on, give me one Eirlys. It's all I care. Double? Eirlys, let's go. I can stop. I can stop already. Eirlys, double, double, double. Okay, no double. Let's do 20 more, just in case we get something lucky. This will be fast. Okay, nothing this time. But there we go. Eirlys A3. So now I can start saving up once again some summons. Let's go. This is insane for arena, insane for every content in general. Let's go. One awakening here. And then the second. What? Oops. I got scared for a second. I forgot I don't have space. Okay, here we go. I don't think I can bulk select. No, I cannot. Well, let's do this. Let's do that. 200 million XP. Don't think I will need to farm for a bit. Okay, let's go. So yeah, Eirlys A3 is crazy. My AoE and single target arena teams will get insanely good now because she just makes your team do so much more damage. It's insane. I think Eirlys, it's arguably one of the best champs we have gotten in a while, in my opinion. I know healers are not as fun to have as DPS units, because when you get something like Nessa, something like Valara, you are like, oh my god, this is changing my account. But with healers, you don't actually realize how OP they are. Like, you are not seeing what they do most of the time. Same thing with Halloween, you just notice that all your DPS have a lot of ultimates, but in reality, it's just her being OP. But now, finally, Healing Prayer, 2 out of 2. There we go, damage boost. This is crazy, it's my most wanted awakening. I would actually go for A5 if I wanted the other DPS, the other unit in the banner. But as I've said, not a fan, not something I'm really after. If I see that over the weekend, people actually tell me that this guy, Aedrin, is OP, I might put for him. The issue with all these champs, okay, and I have some rules, some gear rules that actually include HP DPS, but it's pretty hard to get. I think I have like HP, crit damage, attack speed, crit rate. I don't have many. And also, with this kind of sets, I'm always in doubt of what's better. Because, for example, let's say you have an HP DPS set like this one. This is pretty good. However, is it actually better to run Soulborn Arcana as a DPS set on an HP banner unit, or should you run Unshaken Will? Because in the end, Unshaken Will is 20% extra HP. That's something that we have to really consider, and if I hopefully get test server in maybe 2030, I will actually test this, because the thing is, we don't really have any set in the game for normal DPS, your typical attack-based DPS, that actually boosts the attack, because attack in the end is the best stat for any DPS. So if we had maybe a set that would boost the attack by 20%, because 20% is actually insane, like it's a lot. So I'm not sure. Sadly, I only really have this, and this as DPS sets, so I don't know. I mean, the champ should be crazy good for me to justify pulling for him, just because I won't be able to gear him, but that's not what we came here for. We got Eirlys A3, we're happy. Guys, let me know in the comments below what you have pulled in this banner, and I'll be reading all of you guys and talking with you right there. Remember, you also have my Discord in the description below, so stay tuned there when I upload videos and everything. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.